Sam, welcome to Oxford United. It must be a really exciting opportunity for you.
It is, yeah. I'm looking forward to what's ahead. I think the potential of the group and what the club are trying to put together is really exciting, and that's what's attracted me to the job. So yeah, I'm glad to be here and I'm looking forward to it.
You haven't had much time with the group yet, if any. What do you know about the group so far?
Well, obviously, I've done as much homework as I can. I've watched games. I've spoken to people that have worked with the group in the past and over recent weeks. But I'll be reserving judgment really until I get the chance to make my own assumptions and for the players to kind of put their best foot forward over the next couple of sessions. And obviously we've got an FA Cup fixture to look forward to on the weekend, and that'll be a really good learning opportunity for me to see where the group's at. What I do know is there's some good foundations, and there's not a lot wrong. I think there's a good squad, a young squad that have got the ability to compete and to maybe turn the form a little bit from how the season started. They've definitely got the ability to do that. So that'll be my job, to try and bring that out of them and get us closer towards where we want to be, which is at the top of the table.
A first full-time manager for Oxford United Women. That's a really proud moment for you and for the club.
It is, yeah. And I don't shy away from it. It's my first full-time management position as well. It's an exciting opportunity for me from a professional perspective, one that I think I'm geared up to be able to make a success of, and I've got the skill set and the experience to take the club and the team where they want to go. I think it's a real statement of intent from the club to bring in a full-time manager, and hopefully that can create the knock-on effect and just raise the levels around the place and raise the expectations and just support us being more competitive on the pitch, because the longer aim is to achieve promotion to the Championship and to get back into that level of football. I'm going to put my all into it. I'm here on a full-time basis to make sure that does happen. And in the short term, we get right up to speed with what's required of us to win football matches in this division, and then to kind of set the groundwork to help us achieve our longer term aims. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to do.
You talk about your skill set. You spent last season as assistant manager at Aston Villa in the Women's Super League. That must have been an amazing experience for you to learn and bring stuff to Oxford United Women. Yeah.
And before that I was working kind of in youth development in the men's game. And then had the opportunity to move and work into the WSL last season with Aston Villa, as you say. And we had a really successful season, working with those players that are right at the top end of the game, international players that played at World Cups, and some of them even won the Euros prior to that with the Lionesses group. So I've seen what that looks like, and I've seen the processes that underpin that, and the mentality and what that kind of high performance environment looks like. So I'll be looking to take as much of that as I can into the role here. Again, also with my coaching experience and my ability to develop players and help players improve and help players get better, ultimately at winning football matches. So those two pieces sort of added together, hopefully we're in a good place.
Yeah. What would you say your philosophy is, or your style of play? What are you looking to implement on the squad?
Well, I've seen how the team play currently, and I think I said before there doesn't seem to be a lot wrong, but I certainly want to be involved with teams that are on the front foot. That they're hard working, they're aggressive, and they look to dominate with and without the ball. So keep the ball, score lots of goals, and try and keep it. Try and keep the opposition's opportunities to score goals to an absolute minimum. We'll be working on that, and just finding those opportunities to tweak a few things and just improve, as I alluded to before, the team's ability to win football matches on a consistent basis. And we're going to have to be adaptable as well, because whether we play at home or away, there'll be difference in the environment that we play, and there's also a big difference across the teams in the division as well. So we're going to need to be adaptable, but we want to be the team that are there to win the game, and that for anybody watching on, they can see we're on top and we're not messing about.